one left. It's like someone stole everything from the library and I just got my job. I know, Mom. But I thought they would trust me with these things. I know. All right, well, I'll go look for the books, Mom. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later, and if we find the other books, I'll let you know. Okay. Bye.
That was believable.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's awesome.
Part of the purpose with the drama class, as I see it, is to give the members of Casa Esperanza or the members of the homeless community a place or a space, a forum where to express themselves, and also to process what's going on inside of them, become more aware of what is going on inside their own emotions, in their own mind, even physically what is going on within them. And then also to use whatever is inside of them in an art form, and in this case, acting.
And about 8 years ago, we decided to begin the People's Institute, which was a series of classes to be conducted at Casa Esperanza during the winter season. And basically, the purpose of the classes, besides to teach things like drama and photography and drawing, was also to establish a relationship with the clients of Casa, where they were treated as equals and as ordinary persons and not humiliated or denigrated, as they often are, even by people who offer them help. Over the years, we tried 2 or 3 drama classes and they didn't work. And then Otaliana appeared, and she is very good working with them, and so the drama class has become a staple part of the curriculum, if you want to call it that.
So first I had all this judgment towards them. I had a lot of judgment, even judgment that I didn't know of. I have a little dog, and he actually loves homeless people. And he was the first one in Santa Barbara who sort of like, he would like really reach out to them. He would have all these interactions with these homeless people, and he would move them. And some of these individuals would cry after he had had an interaction with them and things like that. So that opened up my heart.
The mere fact of being homeless doesn't make anybody lesser than anybody else. But when you come to various organizations, including Casa, as good as it is, and ask for help, they do tend to treat you as if you were a supplicant and not quite an equal to the persons who were helping you. We wanted to change that, and as with any education, establish a relative equality between the students and the teacher, in which they could be taken as a community of equals, and in which people were participating only to the extent that they were willing to do so, and not because anybody was exerting authority over them.
Look at him here, that is good. The same direction though. Right, here. Here has to be here. Yes, more. Don't smile.
People were yelling and stuff, and I was like, whoa, what are they doing? You know what I mean? They're acting crazy, because I came late, so I don't know if, I really wasn't too sure. I never joined these kind of things, you know what I mean? It's just something you hear about, maybe we kind of check it out, and then nah. Because it's hard for me to step outside of myself, you know what I mean? Unless it's a real situation, and usually it has to be like a drama situation, but yeah, so that's why I came here. And then after a while, it was fun.
I felt that acting gives them a space where they can express themselves in such a way that we can behold them and see them, and it brings humanity back to where it belongs, which is in their heart and in our hearts too, when we interact with them.
So I'm just going to sit here for a visual for him. Right? Focus on me, focus on me, focus on me. Don't smile. I'm going to get pissed off. Don't smile. Okay, I'm going to, Courtney, you come here.
Okay.
we did improv, so everyone was sort of in a scene where she told us what the scene was going to be, and you just had to go up there and do it. But then she made everybody sit out and watch the improv of the other actors, okay? And the way that she flowed the actors together, I thought was really interesting. It told a really good story, and I think it takes a lot of skill as a teacher to do that, you know, to watch what every actor is doing and then make it fit together into a storyline that makes sense.
You're like, so who, excuse my language, now I have to swear. You close your eyes if you can hear. So then you're like, who the fuck are you? You know, like maybe you're like, you're not going to just like calm down because a man walks by and interrupts your, you know, your deal, you know. Good. Yes, nice. Thank you.
I just enjoy the arts. I've taken classes in writing, I've taken classes in art, I've taken classes in photography. But this is the first class I've taken in drama. But it's a little bit different, but it's still, you're in a classroom full of people that have a lot of the same, enjoy something. You have something in common, which is you know, you're there to learn a little bit about acting, and it kind of creates a family atmosphere to a certain extent.
The other people in the class are I know them kind of, you know, but it helped me get to see another side of them. You know what I mean? A more intelligent side, it seems like.
A character that simply develops in continuity.
Yeah.
From out of something that is scratch of nothing.
Yeah.
Right? So it just flows without a conscience when we leave. As we leave drama, we have a point to develop. You know, it starts, ends, but and then it just simply goes. It starts, and it doesn't know what to lead. It doesn't know how to end. It just simply flows.
I walk down the street and all of a sudden, you know what? A fifth of vodka sounds great.
Yeah.
But I don't think about what happens when I drink that fifth or what's going to happen later. And there are times that I know what's going to happen, and I'm just going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
But then I get to, I get a chance to go for that walk sometimes, or in the morning or whatever. You know, like when I'm on my way to a meeting, and I get the chance to really reflect on what I used to do. When I woke up in the morning and where I walked and where I was going and what I was doing that day. So it's totally different.
With this, we have the power to change. Yes. We are the one that creates our, you know, and sometimes we get impatient or we don't have the stamina and we do the default what is easier to do, right?
Self-destructive.
But yeah, and it's self-destructive. But then you hack away it. As they say, David wasn't like chipped, you know, created in a day, but he was there the entire time, right?
Cassandra in ancient Greek mythology, who is a seer, and she sees, she speaks the truth, and no one believes her. And the members of the homeless shelter could so identify with them because it seems like they oftentimes have a truth that they keep saying, but no one listens to them.
This is the damn room I lived in when I became a man. And there was my parents, 50 feet away. I didn't know. I didn't know then that he hadn't worked out his problems. So there wasn't a damn thing he could do for me. So here I sit, 2 or 3 years, trying to understand the world, and I had to deal with the world on my own terms. And that's like living hell. He was a cowardly son of a bitch, but he was my father, and he made a choice, and later on I made a choice. And wherever he's at now, I hope he's doing a lot better than he was back then.
This year, I thought it would be wonderful to put it on camera because there's so many moments in the class that an audience never get to see.
And it reminded me when I grew up, my mom would always tell me I was a bastard. I already knew she wasn't my mom, but I still loved her. Yeah. And it brought back childhood memories. Why? I didn't ask you to be born.
Yeah, so just for me, just everything, it seemed like I see a few people here. It just what I come to understand, so many things go back to abandonment. That's what I had to understand for myself. It took the longest time to understand that. And I was emotionally abandoned. But some people, their fathers just or their mothers up and disappeared and they never saw them again. Or they saw them later on in life. But it's amazing where these things start, you know. And nobody pointed that out. I didn't learn that at church. I didn't learn it at school. And it took me, I just had to like find my way through. And it's a lot easier to deal with after you have some understanding about what happened in your life and why and why.
The more freedom she gives me, actually, it's a little bit more challenging, but it just makes it easier for me to do. You know, it's just I can make a mistake and maybe it'll go unnoticed. You know, I can just go from that to something else. You know, and hope that people watching me won't see it.
However, doesn't matter, just feel it, just feel it.
Okay.
Just feel it, just move anyway. If it is that you just like move a little bit.
When I'm dancing, I was feeling it.
I see you, I feel you, I hear you.
I was rocking out dancing. So just going through my mind, I just went with it, just flowed with what I felt inside, just having a lot of fun, kind of having fun with that, you know.
You're a little squirrel working away. You're a squirrel, a little squirrel working away. Little squirrel working away. Great. Great feet. Yeah, Courtney. Yeah. A little squirrel, a little squirrel. Oh, Mama, a squirrel, a squirrel, a squirrel, a little squirrel, a little squirrel. Yeah. A girl in love and move. A girl in love in the countryside. That's great.
I would start out the class, each class, with a warm-up, and oftentimes this warm-up was dancing.
Moim całym światem jest moja ojczyzna. Gdziekolwiek bym nie była, do niej się przyznam. Nigdy nie noszę.
Also for them to tap how they felt physically, emotionally and mentally, and then through a gesture express what that looked like, and then tie that together into a little mini performance piece, which one put them in contact with themselves, made them warm up physically and internally, but also was an exercise of performing, but without any stakes. So all of a sudden they're performing, but they don't know that they're performing, you know.
Nice, just feel it.
I like the dancing part, you know, when you get to try to be whatever, the way the song goes, however you feel with it. You feel like you're in the country, then you know you're riding a horse or you're dancing in the flowers or whatever. I guess just kind of being myself.